Good afternoon, everybody. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? It's another Pop Up RepFest live stream. Yeah, buddy. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Trying to figure out. I got a line here. What size that person gonna be on? So everybody having a great Avon day? If you're not, it's about to get better. It's about to get better. So we have had number 1, Tim Brown. Last night we had number 2, the amazing Autumn Lugo. Hello, Janae. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Monica. I should say good afternoon, but yet morning just left and I'm still drinking coffee. Candace, hey, girl. How are ya? How are ya? Janice from Ireland. Janet from Ireland's on. Janet from Ireland. She's on. She's like superstar in the Ireland world, you know. So how is that? Hi, Kathy. How are you? So I know. I told you. Pop up. You never know when I'm going to show up on the live stream. You just never know who I'm bringing with me. Hi, Pamela. How are you? We going to have some fun. I'm going to tell you this guest. Hi, Danielle. This guest. I'm going to tell you, as you can tell from the outline, it is a female, okay? Female. And I think she's amazing. Of course, I don't have people on my live streams who aren't amazing. And she has been with Avon for quite a while. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Catherine. And I got to tell you, you're going to want your people to hear from this young lady. You are. Because she is the epitome of what Avon is, what fun is within Avon, what beauty is within Avon, giving, compassionate. I could think of so many things, but then I would have to let out some secrets I have from being friends with her for so long. So we're not going to do that. She has an amazing, supportive husband. I'm seeing the guests is coming in here. I mean, you're going to know her as soon as I pop her on. You're going to know her. I'm waiting for Mr. Biv to give me the green light that he has seen her name and that she is here. So we're just going to sit here and talk in the meantime. RepFest, National Convention. Yeah, National Convention. The time of your life. And I know many of you say, you know what, I have to miss it. Get it. You're just going to be kicking yourself in the tail. I'm not judging you, kind of, but I'm not, kind of, but I'm not, kind of, but I'm not. You need to be here. You need to be here. There's all kinds of crazy ladies in the house. Michelle, what you talking about? I'm on here right here. You talking about me? Okay. I see all kinds of people. Let me see here. I believe that I see our guest. Let me see. Oh, we're going to have that same problem again where it's not going to let me add her. Guest, you know who you are. So we want to very much have you ask to join me, girlfriend. Ask to join me. That's what I'm going to say. Hold on now. I'm still trying to get back in here. We do this every time. You would think by the third time, this would be a charm, Molly. No. See, that's why it took me so long to get the bronze executive. Take me longer to use stuff, you know? Oh, yes. She has requested. She wants to be on here with me. So let us see. Adding her. Oh, you all are going to be so excited. I just got to tell you. She's amazing. We're waiting. It says it's adding her. She'll be on here in a minute. She just keeping up with the suspense. The suspense of everything she has to share with us about RepFest and why she thinks it's important for you to be there. It's still saying it's adding her. So hi, Jody. How are you? I'm gonna show you who it is. She playing hard to get. It's okay. Hard to want, hard to get, hard to. Yeah, you know she is. It's coming. Okay. It says it's adding you, Linda. I guess it's trying to link us up. I don't know. Connecting. There she is, the one and only Linda Montavon. We call her Miss Excitement in the Avon world. Have you watched her live streams on Wednesday? OMG. Yes. How are you, my beautiful friend?
I loved it that you called me young.
You are young. You are young. You are. You are. You are. So how are you, beautiful?
Well, thank you for having me. What fun. Okay. Especially to be with you. Any moment spent with you, Molly, is a great day. And it's sunshiny where I am. So, hey, I had to bring a little sunshine to you.
Hey, I love that. I love that. And don't be telling any of our secrets. Do not be telling our secrets.
Yeah, no.
Because otherwise, I'm going to have to tell them that wild, crazy person that you are that they don't know about yet. But if they come to RepFest, they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out.
Anybody who's listening, they really have to know. I mean, anybody who knows you, it's like, okay, is Molly like, just like this when she's in front of the camera, that she comes up with these amazing, incredible things to say? But I mean to tell you, it doesn't matter whether you're in front of a camera or you're just having lunch with you. It just rolls. You just have this gift for gab, and you say it like it is, and I just love everything about you.
Gets me in trouble sometimes, girl. You know that.
You're authentic, Molly. You are authentic. You are, and and you open up yourself. You put yourself. You share you. And nobody can be you better than you. Nobody could be you. I'm telling you. I mean, I've seen you rock the house. I've seen you be at a meeting, and that's a little bit close. Be at a meeting, and people probably are thinking things, but you will say it because you care about Avon. You care about the representatives. You care about the company. So amazing. You're just absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you, Linda Montavon. I know I promised you $20, but I think that just got you 50, just saying. So I guess I'll have to buy you crabs after all, girl. I'm just saying. Guess I will. So thank you very much, Linda. I love this company. I love the representatives. Sometimes I get mad at the company, but dang, I love the representatives. They're so amazing. But I have to tell you, I can remember many times when they finally started bringing our districts together for stuff, I knew about you and I wanted to meet you. And I'll never forget, and I believe it was Mr. Stephen Walker, who was the person, I think, who brought us to the first meeting together. And I thought, oh my gosh, I think that girl Linda Montavon's going to be there. And I can remember, I used to think your last name was Montavon. I used to say, how cool is it that you can be an Avon rep and your last name can be Montavon? And then somebody said, don't call her that. It's Montavon. And I said, what do you mean Montavon? I've been calling her Montavon for years. Let's just talk about it. So I got to tell you, you'll always be Montavon to me. But
just don't call me late for dinner.
Never to my house, girl. Never to my house you're going to be late.
Oh, and okay. Cooks with a heart.
I know everybody is watching us here, Linda, and I know that they probably think that, yes, we have been friends for years. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is this connection here would have never happened if it wasn't for this company. It would have never happened if we hadn't been able, whether it was a divisional meeting or a leadership conference or RepFest National Convention, where now they're opening up. And you're another one who, like Autumn last night, you've been in this company a lot longer than me. So you've seen the national conventions. You've seen when it was nothing. You saw when there were leadership. You saw them coming back to this. But I have to believe that your experience, the people that you got to meet. If you had somebody right now who they're on the edge, they are on the edge. You're like, I don't really have the money. I don't know if I just don't want to waste my money. Linda, what can you tell them about this event right here that will get them over to the edge of they need to be there?
I'm glad you asked that, Molly, because I'll tell you, I mean, I think when we share from the heart and in our own personal journey or journey of somebody that we know of, and those nuggets of information can be helpful to others. I knew for a very long time that I wanted to be, at the time it was called senior executive leader. I mean, or senior executive unit leader, I guess. And it was, Avon has such a good sense of humor. By the time I got there, they changed the title. But, I wanted to be the first in my area. And at the time, nobody was going to the conventions. And I had my division manager at the time. There was a leadership one out in Las Vegas. Remember that one?
Yes.
And she says, "Are you going?" And it was like, oh, money's tight. It was going to be like a $500 ticket, and there was going to be the cost of the room. And I knew I was the only one in my area going. So, it was like, this is kind of a little bit scary. But it was one of the best decisions I made. And I wonder why. And it was like, well, number one, because I think I had committed to it. So I had that energy. And then when I came back, she wanted me to share with the others. So I made sure to take really good notes of everything that I took away from that. And the thing about these conventions is that we all are in a different spot, and we might hear the same speaker, we might hear the same training, but where we are in our business will affect us differently, and we'll take something different away from that. So it's what is your goal? What is your dream? But it's not one thing about these RepFest or the conventions. It's, yes, the family. Whether you are learning from your girlfriends and your guy friends at the pool. Yes, we learn at the pool. How cool is that? Okay.
Yes.
And there could be a small group gathered at that pool, and before you know it, it gets bigger and it gets bigger, and more people come up, and people you didn't know, then you'll know, or in the trainings, or at the concert, or standing in line waiting for your box lunch. That information might come to you. The product expo, you might be looking at the products and go, oh, wow, now I get
it. And speaking of groups growing bigger, we've all been a part of that. And have you all not realized, Chad, Linda Montavon is the selfie queen, okay? And if you don't get into a group photo with Linda Montavon, if you don't do anything else, she has got the monster selfie stick. I mean, if y'all saw that picture of us just at Potomac Mill Mall, where I'm like, I never seen nothing like this. You got to come get in a picture with Linda Montavon, because it's not 5 people. It's 27 people. She's the only one who can take that selfie like that. Yes. Perfect. I do like, oh yeah, JP's trying to be a smart ass, just so you know. He says, well, at least you didn't tattoo it on your body. Unlike some people who put SEUL on her foot when she made it, girl.
Hey, speaking of JP, that man takes crazy selfies as well. I'm telling you what.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And so does Timothy Brown. No two ways about it. But hey, anybody who's in those group photos, we all have to love it, because when you're in a picture and you love it, it makes you feel good inside. And that's what this whole experience is about. It's about empowering us to be happy, to love what we do, do it better.
Too many people not happy. Linda, it's the one thing about you. Lee threatens me with you sometimes. If I'm in a bad mood or something, he'll say, go ahead. Make me call Linda Montavon. Make me call her. You will not be in a bad mood when she gets done with you. And I want to be in a bad mood so badly. I'm like, never mind, I'll get happy. It's good, because I know she will. But that is what it brings. That is what it brings, my friend. I mean, I just think about, I'm looking at some of the names that are scrolling. JP's on here. Angelique Agee is on here. There are so many people. Candace is on here. People who are going, oh my God, I want to meet Linda. And I'm like, I get it. And you
Self-
are, whether you want
Sabotage.
to own it or not, you are a superstar in this company.
Oh,
You have graced the covers of our brochures. You have been in our commercials. You have been in our advertising. If you do not follow this lady on Instagram or on Facebook, flood her feed, be her friend. She gets it done every day. She got it done in the midst of her husband having a medical crisis. Every time I turn around, she got a new grandchild. She does it in the midst of all the grandchild being Nana, okay? She gets it done, but do you know what helps her get it done? She just loves what she does. She loves life, and I believe this company has helped her love life because she gets to do it her way. Taking her husband on a trip to Bermuda after the year that they had, and I just watch her, and I know I don't tell you I stalk you a lot, but you know I do. But I do. I stalk you because I watch you, that although I may know what you're going through, nobody else knows but you just keep saying, there's something here. I'm going to learn something from this. And I love the fact that you said, well, money was tight. And I thought, this is really going out on a limb. It is, but anything that's worth having, don't you believe, is worth going out on the limb. And then what you walk away with is just so amazing in this company. And what we learned from others. I mean, I know, again, some of this, we didn't talk about what we were going to talk about, but when I think about, there's certain things I can think about with certain conferences, and I can say, I heard this person speak, and bam, it resonated. I mean, I thought I could rule the world. Can you think of anything over the past few years that you heard this, whether it was a Darren Hardy, like it was for me, or maybe a representative that you said, that's why I'm in this company? Can you share something like that with us?
well, there's so much. The speakers do speak to us. I'm telling you, especially if you're wanting your money to be straight, hearing from Susie Orman. I remember
Yes.
you could win, I think it was like $25,000. I think my hubby, he is such a supportive guy because you had to submit a video. I think we spent like 8 hours going in every room of our house to try to just capture 1 minute of what I would do with that $25,000 and what it would mean to me. It was like, oh, I just wanted that. But, there are the great speakers, as you had mentioned. I mean, every year Avon delivers on speakers, whether you know them or not. This year is no different. It's like everybody's excited about Barbara, and I'm excited about Ashley Kopp because health and wellness. I lost my husband a couple of years ago. So, I mean, I hope to meet her because she's making people better, not perfect nutrition, but better nutrition. So, but, Molly.
It's keeping some people calm, girl. Some of us need calm pills,
Yes, we had a sales meeting about that last night. And one girl stood up and from coming to the meeting before, she was talking about she hadn't taken our restful sleep but had problems sleeping. From the last meeting to this one, she took it, and she says, oh, my gosh, I was able to get sleep. Somebody in the back of the room mentioned that calm, and it was like she says, I take it, and it helps so much. So our right. So, yes, the speakers are always going to be there, and I'm telling you, if we had to pay money, self-development is important, okay, not just to our Avon business, but to empowering us to be our best. So the speakers are always grand. Now, the year, okay, I have so much respect for you because you brought the house down. You know it. You know what I'm going to say. But what fascinated me about that given moment, it was like, oh, Molly, how long did you plan? Because, how long did you talk? Like 15 minutes when you got up there?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. How long was it, really?
It's probably about 15, 20 minutes. Eddie said you got the stage, and I said, oh, my damn. Okay. So I took about 20 minutes. Yeah.
And the thing of it is that now, if that would have been me, it would have been a month of preparation, scratching it, preparation, scratching it, preparation, scratching it. And then, practicing so that whenever I got up there, everybody was just coming off the cuff of, coming off the cuff. But actually, there would have been a gazillion hours into that. You had said, I had no idea what I was going to say up there. But everybody in the room was impacted. And I think the reason that they were impacted because you were you, but you just talked about your love, your passion about the company. And that's, you know, that's what I love is because we do have corporate. They are busting their tails right now. I mean, there's been plenty of sleepless nights because anybody who doesn't think this, I mean, corporate cares and they
Yes,
are
they do.
they are doing everything. I mean, you know, they took a system and they're acting like a 130-year-old company acting like a startup. So yes, there might be a few hiccups, but they are so passionate about making it better. So you blend that with the representative and have somebody like you know, just sharing your personal testimony, just like when you got the yellow rose. Oh, tears! You know,
Wow.
but that's what I said. I don't want to name out people because, like the women of enterprise, anytime they get it's dynamic women. I remember one of my first, I think the first convention I went to was in 2003. My son, he's 23 now. He was only, he was wearing Mickey Mouse ears. So we rented a room and a few of the representatives came over. So there again, you know, not part of the convention, but just sitting around, having some drinks, having some food, enjoying the relationships. And that's what our business is about, you know. And he thought it was the greatest time, greatest party because he had snacks galore and got to have fun with at the pool at the hotel and everything else. So that was the first one. Again, only knew a few people, but now more and more the team goes, and I know you feel the same way. The more that we have our team there, the better it is because we know what it's going to do for them and their business, and that's
it is
so good.
and,
So
and I think you know how sometimes we look at this sometimes not everybody likes family reunions. We know that. We always have those people in our families that we go, do we have anything else we could do besides go to the family reunion? But this, from the moment they set the dates, it is the family reunion. It is our tribe. It is everybody who gets us. Everybody who's striving to be a better person, to be a better business person, to bring better into the world with love and respect and a way to say, yes, I can. And I can't wait. It's like our first family reunion I ever want to go to ever. For 14 years, I want to go to the reunions now. People that, even though we're lucky enough to live close enough that we can get together from time to time, there are many, especially the Formidable Four. I don't get together with them often. I talk to them all the time. But to be able to see these people who, whether you've impacted them or they've impacted you, you know, sometimes as a leader, you feel like, I don't know if I'm getting it right. I don't know if what I'm doing is making a difference. And maybe people just tell me that. But when you come and you hear somebody say, man, I watched that video, or hey, I saw you in the catalog, or wow, you got those sales, you didn't quit. How awesome is it that somebody gets that you didn't quit? Because we've all been there. We've all been there. Is it worth it? Is this worth it? And I'm telling you, if you want to feel like it's worth it, this is the place to be. You need to be at RepFest. You need to make it happen. And I make fun and say there is no excuse. I know there are people who may not be able to go. There is next year, and my understanding is they're going to announce where we're going to have it next year. I've heard that through the grapevine. So there's going to be no excuses for this. But can y'all not imagine seeing Linda Montavon every time you have RepFest? Oh my gosh, Linda Montavon to be able to see. I'm going to be like, oh, there's her stick. That's how I pick you out. Oh, there's her stick. There she is. There's Linda. She got her selfie stick.
And come and get in the picture. Anybody who's listening, like, you don't have to. I mean, you know, it is. It's a big family, and you have to love the picture. But, you know, if you see Molly there, you know, the people who are at the top, I mean, it's just everybody's just real people. And
they are. I mean, whether you're talking about a Pam Heller or whether you're talking about a Miss Vondell, who was the mother of Avon, Rather Lisa freaking Wilbur, everybody know by now she real. She go up on stage barefooted. I love that woman. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Scola, Teresa, my upline, Mary Ann Penn. I mean, these are real people who started where we're at, started with one customer, one team member, not knowing where we wanted to go, not knowing if it was going to work, not realizing that this could be hard. But again, what I've learned in life is anything I go through that's hard, I can guarantee it's going to be worth what I'm going to learn and what it's going to bring me. But never in a million years did I ever believe it was going to bring me this family, this tribe, this support. And I think we worked hard on that, because I'm going to put it out there. Years ago when I started Avon, it really wasn't like that. It was everybody had their own separate teams, and you didn't share with anybody, and you were afraid somebody may find out your secrets. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I want to know what everybody's doing. And I have strived really hard to do that, and to say, I don't care. Get mad at me for those who don't want to. The Avon world decides to know. They need to know what we're all doing, what we're sharing, how we're all going through the same thing. I used to get mad because Avon would only put up the success stories that looked like they were untouchable. And then everybody started sharing what really happens in your life, that it isn't this straight line to success. It is all curved up. Our businesses and lives are that way. Nobody does it like Avon reps, in my opinion. Mamas who are taking care of babies, taking care of parents, out there working a first job, a second job, a third job, trying to help their husband, trying to make sure that everything gets done. I mean, I have such great, massive respect for Avon representatives. I mean, anybody in the direct sales world, but see, we're a little different. We deliver personally. We have e-stores. We are out there. We have brochures every 2 weeks. I mean, our business is amazingly different, which I believe is why we have the opportunity to touch so many more people, not just makeup, not just skincare, not just health and wellness, not just stuff for your body, not just jewelry, not just home. We are the Sears Wish Book like nobody's business. 24/7, 365 days a year. We got it all going on. And if you want to feel that, what about the fourth quarter showmanship? What about the display that they say they're going to give us up there? We already know it's a hedgehog, okay? Fundraiser, saw it on Town and Country. Let cat out of the bag, baby. It's hedgehog. Just saying, with a hedgehog. I'm so excited. Herbie the hedgehog. It's exciting. But the display there, Mike, I understand this is going to be amazing. They say the biggest we've ever seen before. And I love to watch you when you walk into that room. When I was part of the social media team on that, I remember seeing you walk in, and that's before you were selfie queen. You were just like trying to videotape everything. But I remember watching you, and you were like a kid at Christmas, seeing the Christmas tree for the first time. And you weren't alone, Linda. It was just something about seeing it first. I know. And I hear this is going to be our greatest moment in fourth quarter. So I'm very excited about it.
And I think it gives you credibility as a business owner, because you take all that information in, and then you come back with your customers. And even if, you don't need any more of this, or you don't have that, you've seen it, and somebody's going to come to mind or whatever, and you can share that with them. It's like, wow, I know this looks
really. Uh-oh. Linda's freezing up on us. Uh-oh. Come back to the light, Linda. Linda's a little frozen. We may have lost her, although she's given us so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, peeps. I'm not sure. Maybe she's coming back. Maybe she not. It's enough. I kept her long enough anyways. We've had her on for about 34 minutes here. Man, is she not amazing? Is she not wonderful? If you don't know who Linda Montavon is, you need to look her up. Look her up on Instagram. Look her up on Facebook. Follow her. I even believe her group is open to all representatives. She is a positive ball of energy no matter what she goes through. And I have mad respect for her. Beautiful woman, inside and out. Her husband is a beautiful person. Just absolutely love him. So I hope number 3 was great for you. I do. I hope. So we've had Tim Brown. We've had Autumn Lugo. And we have had the wonderful Linda Montavon. And I've got to tell you that it only gets better from here. It does. It only gets better. We're going to have more of these. I'm going to put this on YouTube for you to be able to share away to your teams. It's not too late to get your team to commit. Never think that anything is too late. It's not. You keep putting it out there. Maybe Tim didn't touch somebody. Maybe Autumn didn't. Maybe Linda will. With anything we're putting out there, this could be the thing that gets that person there that is your next leader. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. She want to come back. I'm letting her come back. Say goodbye the proper way. Hold on. Let's give her a minute. But maybe it's Linda. Don't say, well, I shared 2 videos and you know what? That didn't work. Don't say that. Keep sharing. Somebody is going to touch that person that you want to see get there to RepFest. It's going to happen. And we think it's going to happen that she's going to show up here. It says that here she comes. There you are. I was just talking about you again. Okay, I was talking. You're going to have to go back and watch this because I was talking about you.
Oh, I know. I was frozen. I just loved looking at that. And what is it? Why is it? It's like, here I go to accept this. Sharon, it says I have to turn my phone. Then I turn my phone, and then next time it tells me I have to turn my phone the other way.
I don't get it. Yeah, look, this is my 3rd time doing this, and I'm still trying to get it right, Linda. By about my 15th person, I guess I'll get it right. I don't know. I don't know. But listen, thank you. You have shared so much with us. I was just telling everybody, if you start getting a whole bunch of friend requests, it wasn't my fault, just so you know. It wasn't my fault. But I told them about your group. And I told them about you on Instagram, and you guys need to meet Linda Montavon. You need to seek her out. Put her on your list as that person that you want to meet, because I guarantee you she's going to be around other people that you're going to want to meet also. You're going to want to meet her husband. He acts like he's quiet. He's not. He's amazing. So just tell him I said so, and he'll soak all that in. It's all good. And just put your arms around them and thank them for being who they are, because little does Linda know, I don't tell her very much, but sometimes people like Linda, people like Teresa Paul and Scola and some of the others, you know, whether it be Wilby for one moment, these are the people that when I wonder still sometimes, Molly, what are you doing? Why do you keep working this hard? And then I watch them and I say, this is why, because I am part of a tribe that believes that we can be better than we were yesterday. And I think that's what it comes down to. Yes, you can make money in this company. Yes, you can be in business for yourself. But you know what I am? 14 years later, I am a better person than I ever was before this. And it took me 41 years to find this opportunity. Thank you, Mary and Ben. But 30, you know, I'm like, are you kidding? 41? Can you imagine where I'd be if I had started 28 years ago? Oh my gosh. So it could have been amazing. But Linda, you're it, man. You were one of my superstars when I wanted to meet you. And thank you, Stephen Walker, because he made that happen. And it's a great friendship because of it.
Well, and you know, to your credit, Molly, it's just like you had said, hey, you know, people weren't sharing what they were doing. It was like it was some top secret. And that, I think, is why your Onward group actually came into being, because you knew you were open to sharing.
Oh, yeah.
So you followed your path. And that's what I want everybody doing. I'm wanting everybody to go to RepFest, find their path. Yes. Find what it is that they're wanting that they need to focus on so they can get to their goals. It's not a matter of can all of us be successful, because all of us can. Avon is that vehicle, that tool. The resources are there, the friendships. you might go and get that accountability buddy that you go home
Right.
with. I love when I see representatives who aren't on each other's teams, that they're accountability buddies, and they lift each other up. You and your formidable four, not on each other's teams, but you empower each other to be better.
Absolutely.
And that's what I said. That's the respect I have for you, is because, you know, you're not a person, you lift people up. And I don't like people who tear other people down. Yeah. There's enough room for all of us to be successful.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I got to tell you that's where we're going to end it, Linda, because I love the fact that you said, find your journey, find your path. This is not about being a Molly or a Linda or anybody else. This is about you being the best you can be. This company is a vehicle to take you to the best you can be. And I love that. It's not, look, you may not be the person who wants to be Captain Platinum. Hey, we got a Captain Platinum. We don't need another one. We need what you want and what you're willing to put into it. But the goods are at RepFest. Where you're going to find that is at RepFest. And you may not take you as long if you show up at RepFest. You may be, in 2 years, I'm so glad I came to RepFest. Or you're going to be like me saying, can you imagine if I had gone 10 years sooner? Can you imagine if I had don't be that person. I tell you, learn from my stupid mistakes. Don't be that person. Be the person. Invest in you now. It is worth it. It is so worth it. So thank you, my friend. You're amazing. I love you.
Thanks, Molly, for having me.
Hey, oh, by the way, I know it's shameless shout out for Linda, but every Wednesday, she does a live stream on her Facebook personal profile, and she tells you about everything that's coming. Like, she ain't as ginormous as JP, but I have to tell you, she good, because JP will sit right there and do it. Linda gonna jump around. It is an exciting show every time I see Linda Montavon do it. I can't wait to watch her. Replay her live. You amazing, girl. It's a party every time, and you'll meet Rudy the dog, and Rudy will talk. Yes, he will talk to you, and whatever. And you know what I love? She shares what she loves. It's not about her sharing everything. She shares what she's passionate about. So yes, Angelique Agee, you are absolutely right. Linda is a beautiful friend. It is a beautiful relationship. And yeah, her picks of the week videos are stupendous.
With Angelique being on, by the way, she shared some great tips.
Yes, she does.
About the breast cancer, our partnership, as far as fundraising. So thank you, Angelique. They were absolutely fantastic. I hope everybody gets on board.
Shameless shout out to Angelique Agee. Go, girl. That's right. Love her. Yes.
Oh, we could be here all day, because there are so many incredible. I had people wanting to meet you, wanting to meet Teresa Paul. I had a team member get to meet Lisa Wilbur, you know, and that's why I said everybody's just so amazing.
It reminds me of Disney World. Sometimes you don't get to meet everybody. It's like you want to go on all the rides, and you don't get to do all the rides because you're just going for a couple of days. So you do. I get no sleep when I go to these things. I'm scared to go to sleep because I'm afraid I'm not going to meet somebody I want to meet.
That's right. But there'll be bags underneath the eyes. But hey, we got good care to kind of help with that. So.
Yes, agreed. Okay, so what I say is be at RepFest. I hope this has helped. Again, Linda, I told them I'm going to put this on YouTube, so it'll be an easier share and emails and stuff. There's going to
I already sent out that other one to my team.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There is. I mean, you're number 3, but by the time we get done, I think Lee and I counted, we have 13 people so far we're doing these pop-ups with, and every one of them has something to offer. So we will see you guys next time. Big shout out to Linda Montavon, and watch her tomorrow on her pick of the weeks. Thank you, my friend. I love you. See you later.